Hey my beautiful Librans, it's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia, here to do your Lionsgate Portal activation, the 8th of the 8th, 2023 in Leo season. So Libra, we're going to get started. So this is all about manifesting your dreams. I'll get onto the reading anyway. So every year, Libra, around the 8th of the 8th, there's a cosmic alignment. And it's called the Lionsgate Way. Now, the Lionsgate is a time of increased cosmic energy, and it flows between physical and spiritual realms. So that means that the veil is very thin. So there are lots of downloads, excuse me, contact with spirits, guardian angels, passed on loved ones, ancestors, whatever you believe in. It's going to be very strong around this time. So the Lionsgate Portal officially opened, or is opening on the 28th of July. And this is the opportunity bringing new moon into the magnetic sign of Leo. So the Lionsgate has a lot of ties to ancient Egypt. And for thousands of years been observed and honoured as a great time of energetic influx and activation. Now, the gateway is marked by an alignment between the Earth and the star Sirius. So Sirius rises in the sky. Orion's belt directly aligns with the Pyramid of Giza. And from our perspective on the Earth, it appears as the brightest sky that we can see as it comes closer to the Earth. Now, it is all about abundance and fertility. So, whatever seeds you've sown, you're going to reap rewards. Now, it occurs in the star sign of Leo the Lion, and we all know Leo is associated with the heart center and represents individualized expression of the divine, and the energy of Leo is the perfect state, ascension codes, and the energy of higher consciousness. And it broadcasts through the star Sirius and the great central sun. So I've picked all these cards and Egyptian monuments, ornaments to coincide with this reading to give more energy. And when this alignment happens here, Libra, there is an intense surge of light that awakens your DNA. And it also activates the human energy fields and transmits high vibrational energy frequencies, and that is when the code is awakening. So get ready to manifest some beautiful magic. Now I've picked 3 spiritual cards here. The first one from the Egyptian Lenormand is the tree. So the tree is about our state of health, people that you have karmic situations with, unveiling how strong your belief system is, all your philosophies of life. It's also in Lenormand a spiritual life as a whole, which is representing tribes. So it represents Native American Indians, Druids, Aboriginals, shamanism, that type of tribal influences. And it is also your spiritual path that has something to do with nature. Now, the card that's come out with this is the letter. So the letter is about communication or conversations. It could be about nature. For others, it could be about the body, receiving information about health, a health report, a prescription perhaps. It could also be communicating through gestures or touch with somebody. This also could be about a mediator. Some may be talking about their ancestors or your roots, sharing and receiving information about them. Could be doing an ancestry .com, following up on who your family tree is, that type of energy. So it can be really exciting to do that, but it's very time consuming and you really have to know how to do it. So the key here We've got the second spiritual card about unlocking secrets, being successful in life. A key unlock, so it opens doors to your wishes and desires. But it is a spiritual card, so in terms of spirituality, this key is described as the higher overall universal divine energy. So it is the divine intervening, working behind the scenes for you, and the part of spirituality that is broad and intangible. Now it's about your life lessons, spiritual breakthroughs, life purpose, and connection to the spirit world, which is going to be heightened because the veil will be so thin and the vibrations will be very high at this time. So, in Lenormand also, it points out people who are important in your life, and it will tell us whether they're karmic connection, a soulmate connection. And by soulmate, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a lover's soulmate connection. It can, but it also can mean someone that you were with in a past life. And it could be your family or friends that you've reincarnated with in this life. You've known them before in a past incarnation. So it is all about feeling familiar with someone, even if you've only just met them in this lifetime. So the card that's come out for that is the Rider. So the Rider is about messages or a visitor. It can also be about being wide open for anything that happens, perhaps welcoming some changes in your life, allowing someone to come close to you, or to unwisely let someone intrude too much. Okay, so it could be someone younger than you. Now the third spiritual card is the Cross. The Cross is the Jade pillar, but it's all about religion of all types, principles that go along with that, having faith and believing. It goes beyond your chosen spiritual path, and it also gets into the heart of your spiritual beliefs and religions. Now, it can represent places of worship, like a mosque or a church, a garden, somewhere in nature where your quiet space is, or wherever you go to have that private space to think, to pray and meditate. And we've got two cards that have fallen out, and that is the Crossroads and the Clouds. So I feel this is about, freedom versus responsibility. How you're going to choose your life task, making painful choices or decisions. You're feeling like there's no hope to escape the pain, but you've got to take responsibility in this time of confusion. Your principles are unclear at this time. So let's take a look at what you're going to activate on the 8th of the 8th, 2023, Lionsgate Portal, the Lions Gateway. So, this could be about someone coming to you for a conversation here, Libra. Perhaps you're communicating openly about how you feel about some news that you've received. It could be changes, someone advance, and you will be blindsided by an unexpected conversation at this time. Now we have 3 messages from Spirit. First one, you can have what you wish for by being positive. The oracle of good things are to come, as long as the mind needs rest from worry. Okay. Now we have also the universe has your back card, which is I choose love no matter what. So you're trying to stay positive. You're going for what's passionate in your heart. And I do have a manifestation for you for the 8th of the 8th, 2023, embracing the present moment. So you can take time in the morning to create a tea using peppermint and lemongrass. As you find a peaceful place to enjoy your tea, just settle your breath and then set your intention to focus on the present moment that day. Now, there is a affirmation you need to repeat quietly, which is, I am embracing and reveling in all the present moment brings. So it's all about the present moment for you. Something unexpected in the conversation that's blindsiding you, but it's about reveling in that moment and, having a peaceful time so you can let your mind rest from the worry and thinking positive for whatever you're wishing for, because good things are to come for you, Libra. Love and many blessings. Bye for now.